So you got a Nike Nocta unreleased do-rag. Nike Jordan.
One time for the Gringos.
I tell you, it's never an easy day, is it, fellas? How are we? Sorry, as I was getting everything set up, I've got people DMing me, moaning, crying. Oh, why do we have to play this? My team, they're too fragile. I don't want to play the big games, blah, 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 blah. And as well, on top of that, since clubs are still kind of like, I don't know, slow. I don't really call it slow or laggy or whatever you want to call it. Something's going on with clubs over the last couple of days where, like, it's just been, I don't know, crawling, which, again, seems like we've picked the perfect time to have the end point of the season. If clubs are starting to break, as it always does every summer. Yeah, help each other tonight is all I can say. Like I said, with the lobbies maybe being a little bit slow, people maybe not able to get in immediately into the lobby, just kind of, again, assist each other. It was like this yesterday, and we managed to cope. It's just obviously going to be a little bit more exacerbated tonight. You know, when there's 60-something teams playing. But, yeah, again, I need people to use their heads today as well. I get it's warm, but DMing me at 8:05 p.m. saying, do we have to do stats for this tonight? Why ask me this when you know I'm about to stream? Why not use your common sense and your own critical thinking and your own brain to ask either before, or to just know, as a competent, oxygen-breathing adult, that it's a game? Of course you would do stats. Stupid questions. Beyond that, though, listen, 3 games tonight. Club World Cup group stage day number 1. Of course, there's 2 group stage days. There's today and tomorrow, 3 games each way. Like I said, it's going to be a little bit hectic tonight. It is, because of these lobby issues. Granted, I understand that. Just be patient with each other, be calm with each other, and we should be able to sail through, okay? So that's what we're going to be doing. In terms of the in terms of the games, there's a whole heap of games. Like I said, all these fixtures were completely made at random, so it's going to take a while to read through all of them, but I'll give you entirely the opening... That's results. What am I going to results for? Give me the entirety of the first block of fixtures tonight. All of the 8 p.m. kickoffs. I'm going to speed rattle them through. Ajax versus Elche. Al Ain versus West Ham. Angers versus Real Madrid. Bayer Leverkusen versus Sociedad. Blackburn Rovers versus Reading. Dortmund versus San Diego Wave. That's a big game, but with Dortmund, they're the ones dragging their heels in. Seemingly, they've got the old trophy hunter syndrome. They had 15 available yesterday when a trophy's on the line. And now today, apparently, according to Oliver, he has the bare bones available. That there is a team scared of maybe some of the difficult games. Who knows? Bournemouth versus Brighton. Celtic versus Twente. Chelsea versus PSG. That should be a good game. Crew versus Al-Shabaab. Derby versus Montpellier. Estoril Praia against Sporting. An all-Portuguese affair there. That's nice. Annecy versus Feyenoord. Barcelona versus Monaco. Basel versus Newcastle. Schalke versus Villa. Fiorentina versus Seoul. Lazio versus Boca. Leeds versus Juventus. Levante versus Leganés. Orient versus Bodo Glimt. Man United versus Norwich. Marseille versus Lyon. Melbourne versus Napoli. Milan versus Galatasaray. Minnesota versus Rotherham. Mumbai versus Olympiacos. Nottingham Forest against CD Tenerife. Nice versus AIK. PSV versus DC United. Betis versus Hull. River Plate versus Bayern. That's going to be a great game. St. Johnston versus Leipzig. Elversberg versus Arsenal are all of your game ones of the Club World Cup tonight. If we can get a link for River Plate and Bayern Munich, I'd take that every day of the week. That's absolutely one that catches the eye. In terms of the format of this, like I said, everyone has 6 group stage games. 3 today, 3 tomorrow. The top 16 get an automatic bye to the round of 32. And then 17th all the way down to 48th will go into a playoff for a chance to make it to the round of 32. Okay, so realistically, the top 48 will be involved in some capacity next week. If you finish anywhere from 49th to 68th, then your season, your club year for FC 25 on VFL is over. And the next time they'll be playing will be maybe the World Cup when it comes to that in a couple of weeks. So, yeah. Whole heap of clubs. Everyone deserves to be here. Should be a fun one in terms of what we can watch, what we can see, and what gets going on. Of course, I've had people talk to me as well about about stats. How lenient are we going to be with stats because of this issue of clubs where it's immediately kicking you out at the end of the game. Again, I'm not going to be too hard pressed on you. Obviously, don't lie about stats. If you get caught lying about stats, you're just going to have your whole team wiped. All right, it's just there's no other way to describe it. So. Can you log goals and assists? Yes, but just don't take the piss is what I'm going to say to you, okay? That's all I can really plead. But with that, if we've got a link for Bayern versus River Plate, then please get it to me somehow, some way. And if not, we'll just go around the grounds and find anything and anything and everything to watch the Club World Cup opener on. So yeah, and again, apologies if you're watching me for the first time this week. I'm feeling way better than what I was on Tuesday, way better than what I was feeling on Wednesday, better than yesterday. I'm at like 85%, but I'm still a little bit ooey, you know what I mean? Still a little bit ooh. So, yeah, if I start to blow my nose into the mic or start to fucking cough into this fucking dildo-shaped object in front of my mouth, then you know why, alright? So, hey, there you go. Oh, there's Kazzy, here he is. You probably gave me this fucking flu. I talked to you too much on the weekend, mate. I did, but yeah. All right, right. Let me see what we've got. Let me see if we can. The thing is, I can't even go and look for a Bayern Munich link because I swear Elliot does his streaming on like on YouTube, doesn't he? So it's like well, I don't know his link off by heart. I've got links for the likes of Milan, which is decent. We've got something. We're gonna have something to watch, but you would want to have the kind of the super games up. Of course, just a friendly, so nothing really being missed there as of yet. Who does White Gamer play for nowadays? Who's he playing for? Leyton Orient or Bodo Glimt? I have no idea. He is in the camera. Look at that. That is camera placement 101 right there from White Gamer. Love him, did I do? Where are we at? Deeks for Napoli would be a good shout. Michael for Celtic would be a good shout. Chelsea and PSG, I did say I would like the look of that game. I think Chelsea PSG is going to be winning the winning the race, I think, for me. I think so. So I think they're still in a warm-up anyway. Again, by all means, take your time, but let's try and get into our games by like 8:15 latest, yeah? So for now, I'll keep that there. If we get the Bayern Munich link, then we'll go over to it. I'm going to keep an eye on the chats and just make sure that all the gaffers are talking. And again, like I said, help each other tonight. Yes, the club's menus are like a little slow. Yes, the club's menus are laggy, stodgy, whatever you want to call it. But we got through it yesterday. We can get through it again today. So just make sure you're guiding each other. I think the fix that people are seeing as well is, you know, one of those where you have to kind of go into Ultimate Team, back out of Ultimate Team, and then you'll get into the club's lobby pretty much immediately. So, yeah, just be ready on that. We got a link for Ben Doki as well. Who are Brighton playing? That's the question. Bournemouth? Hey, well, I mean, listen, that's a decent one. A decent one between two kind of lower down Super League teams. Wouldn't be a bad one to keep an eye on either in terms of the closeness. Got Marty there as well. Everyone's kind of live and ready to go, boys. Good. Excuse me. Oh, thank Christ this is nearly done, dude. Like I said, I've been absolutely floored with it since Tuesday, but I feel like I'm getting towards the end of it now. I do. Well, we wait for this Chelsea game to proceed, and then we'll go full screen. And again, if anyone needs anything, either pop it in the DMs, let me know. So I'm just keeping an eye on the feel like whoever we're playing could reply slash message the manager. Why don't you look and do it yourself? I'd like, this is ridiculous. Like, why don't you look at your schedule and do it yourself? It's ridiculous, man. I got managers asking me in a manager chat who they play. Come on, fellas, seriously. I get it. It's warm and stuff, and everyone's kind of like, you know, their brains have turned into a slush puppy or whatever, but brother, please. And now I'm getting ads for Pepsi. Well, great. Thanks, YouTube. That's great. I guess I'll do it for him. I guess I'm having a babysit today like that as well. Awesome. Fine or cool. There you go. Honestly, the Xavi kid's really annoying the piss out of me as well. You can tell he's about 16, dude. Holy hell. Honestly. A drip is the only way I can describe it. Again, I get it. Club's menus are slow. The weather's warm. Oh, yeah, honestly. Be quiet. Honestly. Xavi, give it a rest, mate. I've had to listen to you waffle complete shite in the Discord for the entire season, mate. I really, really don't care. I don't care. Just shut up, play your games, and just stop being a troll, dude. There's no other way to describe it. Being so unbearable. Honestly. Right. Well, we're kind of nearly there. We're nearly approaching. We're nearly there. We're nearly approaching. I think Chelsea and Co are getting lobbied up and whatnot. So we should be there momentarily. And again, if you are seeing people getting kicked out of the lobbies and stuff, like I said, just be patient. I get it. It's going to be a lot of anxiety and shouting and anger. Oh, mate, honestly. One more, Xavi. Seriously. Drop it. Been typing like a bellend in the Super League Discord all summer. Give it a rest. You don't want me. Push the button. Shut up. Play the game. Stop acting like you're 12. I'm bored of it, dude. I'm not dealing with this Annecy shit all night. Horrendous. Horrendous. Well, Just making sure that there's no actual lobby issues, but people switching caps. Again, fellas, make sure as well you've been sat lobbied up for like too long, like 5-10 minutes, then please reset lobby. We should know this by now, but let's not stall as well. I'm seeing people trying to stall, trying to get people on through the door. I can't speak. On through the door, late, whatever. Said, let's move. Come on. Let's move. Let's move. Let's move. Said the faster you lot go, the faster you lot get out of here. All right. So that's my whole thing for you guys tonight. 3 games is a lot. I get that. I do not envy you having to play 3 games. I don't. But that's where we're at. That's Club World Cup football for you. Stress and anger. Grr. You know what I mean? That's what we're doing. Well, majority is still typing to each other. Usually when there's a period of calm, I can be calm. But thankfully, doesn't look like too many are going to have issues in regards to getting into the club, which is what was my main concern. So that's looking all right. That's looking okay. Well, one person in Fiorentina can't get into the club, but they're not too upset about that. They're happy enough to go with 10. So, I mean, that's all right. That's all right. Okay, well, listen, the majority of teams are either getting in or getting close. I'm going to just hurry them up one more time. You have to get going quickly. For those of you not in yet, we're already approaching game 2. Reset your lobbies. If you've been sat for 5 to 10 minutes, move ASAP. You're delaying everything. Again, you gotta go quick. You've got to go quick. Gotta go quick. And again, for Annecy as well, I don't know why they're sat there sweating the fucking Feyenoord guy in the Discord when literally the Feyenoord manager is talking to the co-manager and DK Ethan. So what in the hell's going over at Annecy if the manager and the co-manager aren't even talking to each other? Holy fuck. Come on, boys. Speak, communicate, talk. That's what you gotta do. I can't, you know, do it all for you. You gotta actually speak to each other. Okay? Alright, I'm gonna literally put a game on anyway. I can't sit here and watch this all night. Hey, but perfect timing. Wow, you want to talk about perfect timing? PSG and Chelsea. There we go. There we go, there we go. Camera angle's a little bit weird. Okay, never mind. Camera angle in a little bit weird. We've got a false start. Alright, that's fine. We still got a little bit of time then. Still got a little bit of time then. Again, Booty saying true words as well. Bro, it's July. You should know by now that if you don't get the invite, you should hop off the lobby and let the other captain accept the invite. I know. Dude, fucking Booty in the Discord. I can't lie to you. Spoken like a true saint, bro. You'd think this game being out for nearly a year, people would understand, but what can you do? What can you do? Let's move, though. Let's move, let's move, let's move. Yeah, I'm still not 100% Chrissy. I'm feeling a little bit better, though, but yeah. Club's doing that glitch for anyone can't get into clubs or any lobby. You got to go into Ultimate Team and then back out, and then it'll let you in. That's the workarounds. Yeah, there you go. Jay Martin giving you the advice as well. So, yeah. What ain't happening, man? Happening. Oh, dude, Chrissy, I'm 100% with you, mate. Straight up. Like, people that have played this game for like years still don't understand that if you like sit in the lobby for like 5 minutes and don't move, it's more than likely going to break the invite. You've been sat in the lobby for so long, you reset, you re-lobby. You know, that's how you kind of avoid getting the game stalled. But yeah, well, a little bit of a slow start tonight. That's okay. When does it ever go smooth in the summer season, eh? Well, you got Man United saying they've got black screens galore on reload. Well, let's move. Like I said, we could be in for a long one tonight. 3 games, they're going to happen. One way or the other, they're going to happen. Say it. By hell or high water, I'm telling you it's going to happen. So, there you go. Why am I getting added? What in the message request? There's been message request about rematch. Does it look like I'm playing rematch, brother? Oh, dude, I'm telling you, I'm still way too sick for this. Yeah, messages about rematch during all this. Incredible. Incredible. And Jay calling out Real Madrid for backing out again. Who is, it's not going to be Luigi, it's going to be Luzini. But, yeah. Come on, though, fellas. I know some of you can hear me. I know some of you are listening to this that are also managing and typing in that Discord. You've got to go. I know for some of you it's not your fault. For others of you, others here, like, you have to. You've got to go. You are dragging this way, way, way too long now. Ridiculous. You've got to get moving. You're going to put me into an awkward position here because as your game is starting, another game's going to be reaching the 60th, 70th minute, you know? Thankfully, you got 15 minutes to request, granted, but I mean, holy hell. Well, Al Ain and West Ham look like they're going in as well. Fantastic. How are PSG and Chelsea looking? Lobbied up, so we're nearly there for them as well. So that's good. As Fiorentina and literally do what has been said about 5 times, mate. Ultimate team, exit, lobby up. You can't keep doing this for another 20 minutes. There has to be, there's got to be movement now. There's got to be movement here. I don't care if you got 9, 10, 25, 50 run. I don't care. You got to get going. There's more talking in here about how many players you got rather than actual progress towards the game happening. I need the game to start happening. You guys are killing me. You're killing the schedule here. Come on, boys. Everyone's just more happy to sit and talk about how fucking shit their teams are and how weird their players are for letting them down than actually wanting to get the games played. Come on, what are you doing? Move. To be fair, 95% of the games are pretty much in. It's just like these last couple of teams, these last 2 or 3 teams. All right, well, we'll let them figure that out because PSG and Chelsea are finally there. All right, okay, here we go then. All right. First game of the night. Got there eventually. It'll be a long night though. It will. And I've got to do a Madden thing at 9:45. So I'm only here until 9:45. And then after that, it's like, well, you're still playing at 9:45. I pity you. I do. Here we go then. Chelsea in the dark strip here today. Oh my god, and I'm getting YouTube ads. How many YouTube ads on crowd noise, boys? Like, YouTube, really? How many YouTube ads on 1 hour long Bayern Munich crowd noise? Incredible. Anyway, what was I saying? Oh yeah, Chelsea in the black kits, PSG in the white strip. You would say that Chelsea are the favourites in this matchup. Chelsea played Super League 1. K9 and his boys over there had a pretty decent season for their standards, I'd say. Competed well, finished around about kind of mid-table with Super League 1, whereas PSG and Kreza played in the division below. Of course, they weren't, you know, terrible. But this is a test tonight. The Club World Cup is, you know, it's a shark tank because you don't know who you're going to play up against. You could get 6 Super League 1 teams. You could have a nice kind of flurry of 6 Super League 4 teams. Is it a benefit or not to play someone that's in Super League 1 as your first game? I would say it's a benefit because it sets the level, it sets the tone. You know, these PSG players will... Oh yeah, it's a great shot and a great save. These PSG players, of course, will sit here and be able to kind of experience what a Super League 1 team feels like, and then be able to maybe kind of feed off that to progress themselves further on in the competition. Of course, with 6 group games, oh my goodness me, oh my god, that could have been turned in for an own goal. With 6 group games, a loss here doesn't even really mean anything anyway. You can use this first game as almost a competitive friendly when there's 18 points to play for in those 6 games, and you've got to make the top 48 to effectively have some sort of involvement next week. I think 6 points, maybe smoking a little bit of crack, I don't know, maybe 9 points. I think 9's way too much. I think literally 6 or 7 points, and you may well be able to kind of creep your way through to at least a playoff position. Maybe, again, I'm dreaming with that estimation, but I guess only time will tell. Kroner comes here for Chelsea. Noah finds the inside pass there to Jay, finds Figo, and there you go. That's why there's Super League 1 quality. Chelsea with the 1-0 lead. And it's the old familiar Portuguese himself, MX Figo. Once upon a time, years ago, had the Portuguese national team before crossplay in VFL. MX Figo, one of the older players on the pitch tonight, a veteran in his own right. And he shows there that he's got absolute quality to match that experience. Puts his Chelsea side up 1-0. PSG now have to find an answer. Lovely strike though. Clean into the bottom corner. Easy as you like. Easy as you like. I forgot as well, I've got to turn on the pickle poke stuff. If you're using channel points, don't. I'll do it at half time. I forgot to turn that on. I was in such a rush. It could be 2-0 here. Figo again! It's 2. A quick fire double. And the Portuguese Magnifico continues here. It's a sue for Chelsea. It's a sue for Figo. It's 2-0 to Chelsea. PSG with a quick fire double against them from MX Figo. Absolutely top tier. He is on form. He is on fire for this opening Club World Cup game here tonight. And Chelsea will be loving that. Yes, they will. High hopes of maybe competing for this Club World Cup do Chelsea. And with a start like this, who can blame them? Shorter there, goes over up to Wolfie CFC. Goes across there to Shorter. Now goes down over into Cams. Cams into Harvey. Finds trolled by PG. Hell of an F1 driver. Can he become a key part in this fixture here tonight? There's Jay. Finds the gaffer K9. Goes to Trolled. Finds Noah. That one there is waved away. Free kick there for the PSG lads in white. Of course, 2-0, not an exact ideal scoreline, granted, but the next goal goes PSG's way. They're right in this game. The one thing that Chelsea will want to do is maybe try and get a third goal and put this one to bed absolutely before the half-time whistle. No doubts. Wolfie plays on the inside there to Kreza. Kreza, it's a red time shot. It's really, really poor. As Kelleher there gets that one up, but only as far as Harvey from the opposite team. Kelleher, of course, Welsh international. He'll be hoping to maybe get on the plane again for Wales' World Cup campaign. That's beginning, of course, a week on Monday. Then Club World Cup group stage this weekend, Club World Cup knockout stage next weekend, and then the World Cup the week after that. Back-to-back-to-back weeks of non-stop FIFA activity, isn't it? Shorter goes across there over into Wolfie. Wolfie here again goes with that in-swing and cross, and Kelleher makes the easy save. One thing that definitely you can see with Kelleher as well over the course of the last 6 months since he was involved in that Welsh national team, become a lot more kind of, I would say, confident in his own box. Used to be a point in time a couple of years ago where Kelleher was, I don't know, you would almost assume Kelleher was doing speed in between the sticks because he would just be jittering around. He just wouldn't sit still. But he's looked solid so far. A couple of good saves himself. He would love a clean sheet to christen his Club World Cup opening night, wouldn't he? And for Figo, I mean, he would love a hat-trick. He absolutely would. Ball there gets cleared up into the sky. That one there's knocked on down. There's K9. Finds Jay. Goes up to Figo. Tried to get a flip-flap his way through. K9, the gaffer, goes back to Figo. They are wanting to give the Portuguese his hat-trick. Oh, they are begging for it. They want that man to get his hat-trick tonight. Easier said than done, though. Of course, people will say coming into this Club World Cup, well, it's destined that a Super League 1 team wins it. Historically, yes. But let's not forget that we have seen Super League 3 teams like Sir Marty's AC Milan last year, literally last summer, reached the quarterfinals, you know. With this format, anything could happen. Figo in the box here, sends it back, and Figo turns goal scorer into provider and makes it 3. A wonderful assist. The Griddies hit, and K9 gets it on the score sheet. 3-0, and Chelsea are roaring here. 3-0 against PSG, and it's not even half-time. Planting your flag in the ground, planting your intentions among the other 67 teams and letting them know you're not here just to play the weekend out. Hell of a start from Chelsea, and for PSG, welcome to Super League 1. That's what Chelsea will be saying. However, look at this, a great save, and there's a tap-in. Well, listen, the clean sheet's gone. Harsh. You can't really say too much negative there about Kelleher. Not his fault, just a simple rebound tap-in, and that maybe just have dragged PSG back into the game. A 2-goal deficit, yes, still not ideal. 3-1, though. They've had a big moment there because it will now convince them that they can go and score against this Chelsea side. So, a very, very good start to Chelsea, no doubts about it. But hopefully, maybe that goal there was the motivation boost that PSG needed in order to believe in themselves a little bit more. There we go. Now the channel point stuff is going to be active. So, quickly go back and check the Discord again. I'm getting 5 DMs, mate. Why am I... You guys refuse to come on. Call, tell me after, man. Realistically, mate, tell me after. What do you want me to do? Stop the stream and ban him right now. Like, I need you to think. I need you to think, Scott. Like, bro, what do you want me to do, dude? Like... Everyone stop. Scott needs a ban happening right now. Like, what? The common sense, dude. I get it. It's warm. We got jelly in our head. Come on, dude. Save it for after. Finish the games, complete the games, then come to me with issues afterwards. All right? That's what you got to do. Please. I'm begging you. Make my life easy. For one night. I'm begging you. Dear God. Oh, thank you for the follow as well earlier on. Josek for... Oh, God. Oh, God. Oh, God. Sorry, I'm just fucking... I keep coughing. Oh, it's 4. We've missed another goal. Wow. Well, there you go. That's how you open up the second half. We make it back to our seats. Popcorn in hand. Coca-Cola in the other. We've missed a goal. Wow. Typical. Cameraman can't be trusted. 4-1, though. Chelsea continue to rip their way through this PSG side. Let's go around and see what other kind of scores we've got going. See if maybe any of these other games are at a similar moment. 53rd minute there. What about Man United? Man United and Norwich in this one. Get the paid promotion. Why have you got paid promotion on, Marty? What are you promoting? The trumpets have hit. 3-0 to Man United against Norwich in the 76th minute of play. So there you go. United having their way against the Canaries there. Feyenoord. Perhaps how are they getting on against Annecy? Half-time here? Or full-time? Only they know. Let's have a look at maybe Celtic as well. Maybe Sociedad over here also. Celtic in the lobby. They're ready to go. Whereas Sociedad are also in the lobby. They're ready to go as well. Well, we're just zooming around the arena in that one. Let's go and have a look at Barcelona. Barcelona hitting the lobby as well. Okay. Well, for now, we'll kind of go over here. Just make sure. What is this? Is there awards? Yes. Yes and yes. Yes, there's awards for the Club World Cup. And you do stats. Yes. Stats for the Club World Cup carry on for Ballon d'Or and also Team of the Year. So, yeah. Yeah. And as well, fellas, if you're in here as well and you're in the management Discord, why are you all saying who's the Tenerife gaffer, who's the Bournemouth gaffer? Literally type at and then type the team name and it will pop up. Like, come on, boys, you're killing me. Why does everyone need everything doing for? It's just so simple, boys. You're fucking putting me in a. It's like some of you never managed before, bro. What is? Unreal. Unreal. Oh my word. There's arguments galore going on here as well. Can you lot also keep this clear apart comms, i.e. arguing or moaning? Do that in DMs with each other. Thank you. There's people complaining and moaning about, oh, you take us so long in the communications channel, yeah? So, yeah. All right. Well, it seems like the bulk of teams are getting out of game 1 and getting ready for game 2. So that's a good bit of news at least. But it's so weird. It's like so many managers. I don't know if, like I said, it's because of the club's issues at with the lobbies or whatever has maybe stressed people out. Like I said, it's because it's the heat or whatever. But there's so many managers in there tonight that are just like acting like they're just coming from a third-party planet. People are asking how they find out who the managers of the teams that they're playing are when it's literally in the Discord. You just do at and then type the team name. And that there's a great goal, 4-2. Wow. Really slick finish, by the way, at the near post. And now it goes back to a 2-goal deficit. Well, okay, maybe about if they gave away the ball and immediately conceded and it went back to a 3-goal deficit, you would think, what the hell's going on? But 15 minutes to go. PSG, maybe if they can push the envelope a little bit here, get one kind of lightning fast goal, get one kind of lightning fast moment of offense here, make it 4-3, and then Chelsea start to panic a little bit. 4-3, it's anyone's game. Knocks that one on. There's Jay, who goes directly into the white shirt of D as PSG begin to build from the back here. Key thing in this as well in the Club World Cup is goal difference. It may not seem it now, but I'm telling you, we've seen it in the Champions League. We saw it in the Club World Cup last year. You know, teams do get eliminated by 1 or 2 goal difference. Only losing by 2, well, now it's 3 is something. 5-2. Keeper there, committed. I don't know what he was thinking there. I don't know why he thought moving towards him was the correct idea. But K9 gets another goal onto his tally. 5-2. And if there were people maybe in Super League 2, 3, 4... during the season that really believed in their own hype, I always say this Club World Cup at the end of the season is the ultimate humbler. People will find out about their teams. People will find out about their quality in this competition. It's the Champions League of the summer, isn't it? You know what I mean? Same thing as always. You know, you can do well in the Premier League or the Bundesliga and be happy about it, and then you get into the Champions League and it's like, whoa, okay, here we are. Club World Cup is exactly that. Knocks that one, flicks it down to Kreza. Still here, pure blackout goes to Harvey. Harvey back across there to Viola. 5-3 would have been nice, but that one there cleared in the end. Chelsea here maybe going to hunt for a 6th. Try and find a +4 goal difference to end their first game. Remember, they've got 2 more games to go here tonight. They only get more difficult, I will say that. For PSG, not the start to the competition they would have wanted, yes, but one tonight where they'll have to kind of lick their wounds and go again. K9 goes up the field, controlled by PG. Now goes to Harvey. Harvey goes down across to Shorter. Shorter goes back to Noah. Noah here. In the end being cancelled out though. Reza, the gaffer, goes to Cams. Finds Shorter. Shorter back down across over into Monkey. Finds Cams. Back to Wolfie. Wolfie across. Really good play from PSG. I see, this is what I mean. If PSG could do that more often, I guess, again, granted, Chelsea are a decent team. Maybe that's difficult to do it against them, but that kind of spell of play there, I want to see that more from PSG. 5-2 in the end for their first game of the night. Chelsea are absolutely roaring. First 3 points on the board. How many can they get? Congratulations, Chelsea. 5-2 winners. There you go. All right. Back to the hustle and bustle of the manager Discord, eh? Okay. Why is ASOC Kings not showing up on the thingy when he's signed? Oh, okay. We're going to really do this? Hang on. We're going to really do this. Because I guarantee you he's not signed. I guarantee you, he thinks he's signed, but he hasn't. I'd have to hide the page because I don't want to reveal the guy's email address or anything like that as I log into the admin end. ASOC Kings, not even a name on the site. So what do you, like... I mean, this is just, like I said, it's got to be the heat or the fact that clubs are broken, that everyone's turned into a jellyfish today. Considering the name doesn't even exist, you're wrong. There you go. That's for you. Unbelievable. I got to deal with people that don't even know about names of people who are signed or not. I'm telling you, it's a weird day today.
One time for the Gringos.
It's a weird one. Thank you so much for the follow. I am not even going to try and pronounce that. Testy Tierney? Testicles. Thank you for the follow. Appreciate you. Wow. If you think this is a crash out, then you are very sheltered, by the way. Okay, so we got re-lobbying. We ain't even sent yet. Okay, so people are lobbying up. Good. Again, remember you got 15 minutes for your second, well, not what, you got a 15-minute extension for your second game. So, again, I understand people got in late, etc., etc. Go as fast as you possibly can, fellas. Go as fast as you possibly can. Let's go through the fixtures for batch number 2. Batch number 2, the 8:30 games. Because I think there's no point even trying to look for an 8 p.m. game. I think like 90% of them have ended. Thank God, eh? Thank God. 8:30 p.m. games. Ajax versus Sporting. Al Ain versus Napoli. Angers versus Arsenal. Monaco versus Sociedad. Leverkusen versus San Diego Wave. Blackburn versus Brighton. That's a decent game again. Lower league, but nice. Dortmund, Leganes, Bournemouth, Tenerife. Celtic, Rotherham. Chelsea, Twente. Crew, Bodo Glimt. Derby, Seoul, Estoril Praia, Aston Villa, Annecy, Elche, Barcelona, West Ham, Basel, Feyenoord, Schalke, Bayern Munich, all German affair there. Super League 1, Super League 4. Wow. Fiorentina versus Leipzig, Lazio versus Montpellier, the old rivalry game there. Wow. Leeds versus Lyon, Levante versus AIK, Man United against Hull City, Marseille versus Leyton Orient, Melbourne City versus PSG, Milan versus Real Madrid. That should be a great game. Minnesota versus Reading. Mumbai versus Galatasaray. Forest versus Olympiacos. Nice versus Newcastle. PSV versus Al-Shabaab. Betis versus DC United. River Plate versus Boca. St. Johnstone versus Juventus. And Elversberg versus Norwich. So there you go. A whole heap of fixtures there. PSV and Al-Shabaab is catching my eye. I don't know if Kofi or Kano or anyone there has got the link for that one. Al-Shabaab, of course, were the Super League 2 winners, whereas PSV finished in around about the top 4 of Super League 1. So, again, it's a jump up of quality for Al-Shabaab, and if they can answer that call, but that'll be a great game to watch, I think, personally. But, yeah. Ace, oh, now you're telling me the correct name because you forgot an underscore. Oh, dear God, mate, honestly. How have people had the entire week to make sure that everything is there and they still fail, mate? Like, you're stupid. Like, there's no other way to describe it to you. You're stupid. Like, he got released on June 29th. So, well, you lot are morons because you released him on June 29th. So, what do you want from me here? Like, why is someone that I released 2 weeks ago not on my roster? I'm telling you, I'm too sick for this. I'm too sick. I'm way too sick for it. Well, there you go. That's a convo for you and them to have. His reply, WTF. Why, that will be my co-manager's fucking dickheads. I'm glad I helped. Dear me. Bloody hell. Don't. Don't give, don't give co-manager to someone that you don't trust to do your releases. There you go. Hey? My goodness. Throw a game on... I will. We're just getting everyone into the lobby, mate. This is the thing. I'm just trying to coordinate everyone at the same time. I got people yelling at me about releases from 2 weeks ago. I got people yelling at me because the club's lobbies are slow. I got people yelling because a team is only in the 70th minute. Everyone's just gone batshit crazy tonight. Thank you so much for the follow, though. It's a madhouse. It is. It's wonderful. It's wonderful. Well, the majority of teams are starting to get in, of course. I would like that Al Shabab link, but realistically, we'll go around and have a look at what's actually going on. See what game kind of tickles the pickle. Fiorentina lobbied up. Again, everyone's playing lobby sim at the minute. Everyone's just getting ready to go into game 2. So, yeah, one of those. Rotherham lobby. See what I mean? Everyone's just lobbying up, ready for game 2. And that period. Man United and Hull City. If it's 0-0, I'll stay here. It's not a bad game either. Super League 2 against Super League 3. Yep, 0-0. All right, let's do it. Why the hell not? Man United and Hull City. Nath 10 against my old pal, Sir Marty. Eh? Wow. Marty, of course, last year managed to take his Super League 3 side to the quarterfinals with AC Milan. Now, of course, he's here with Manchester United trying to find similar glory. And a few of his teammates in the team of the season for Super League 3, the likes of Tyler at centre-back and co. Absolutely, he did. But again, you're fighting upper level. You're going up against a team in Hull City where Nath 10 has had to fight tooth and nail to not only ensure that he's been able to qualify for this Club World Cup, but also have the ability to have that squad depth that he always so much wants. Nath 10 breaking records as he always does. At the end of game week 2 in the Super League, had used 16 releases. That is a feat and a half. 6 game days, 2 game weeks, 16 releases. Could you imagine? I couldn't even think about cycling through players that quickly. Every manager's different, I suppose. Of course, Hull City playing in their white strip tonight. Man United, of course, in their typical shite, red and white. So, there you go. Ball that spirals over that left-hand side to the man with the Colgate haircut. There's that one there. Is brought backwards. 39 minutes in counting. And so far, no real efforts of substantial impact for either side. Man United goes back across it. Sends that one in. But in the end, comes to nothing substantial. Ball there now goes to the left-hand side. Here come Hull City. What a through ball that is. He's onside as well. But again, the clamping of Man United's defence. Really good. Good cross, though. It's the thing with Marty's side, you know, often rather than not, back in the day, Marty's side was known about kind of the gung-ho offense it had. You know, when we were playing back in the day, Marty, myself, Kenny, even guys like Houston in his prime, even guys in their prime like, I think, Jamo and Co. we had at one point, just known for goals, goals, goals. And, you know, we weren't bad defensively, but we weren't kind of in the top metrics of defense. It seems like Marty's kind of newfound team nowadays, this year and last year in fairness, is more about defense first than anything. So they'll be happy with a clean sheet, but got to find a way to break through this whole City back line and get the goals flowing. I don't think it would be necessarily a bad result for Marty and co to walk away with a 0-0 draw here. I think a draw, anything that isn't a loss, realistically, I personally feel you could draw all 6 of your games. You could get 6 points, and I think you would finish in the top 48 and go into next week. I do. So a draw really isn't that bad. As long as you're not losing, why the hell not, you know? Take what comes. Here we go, though. Second half. As these two continue to rumble on. Of course, For other people listening that are in that manager chat, if you haven't started game 2 yet, hurry it up.
One time for the Gringos.
Move as fast as possible. Thank you so much for the follow again, as that one just goes into the hands of the keeper. When we get a break in play, maybe a yellow card or whatever, I'll give you a proper thank you as well. I don't want to just say thank you and then just not even say your name. That'd be rude. That'd be super rude. Ball goes up and across. Man United here charging down the wings. Still going forward here. Man United cuts it back in. I tell you what, though. Talk about Man United's defence. Hull City's defence equally really, really good. The structure of it, the setup of it. It's fluid. It's nice. Man United playing out from the back here. It's a philosophy that Marty has looked to really reinforce. Even at his time at Real Madrid a couple of years ago when he came back after a hiatus. Ball there goes up into the centre-back position, back into the midfield. Here we go. That one there immediately tackled and chopped on down. Goes back down now to the Hull City defensive line. Seems to be just a bit of a to and fro, a bit of a tug of war. Hey, how's that not a foul? Wow, by the way. I thought absolutely the referee was going to blow the whistle there, but Hull City will say, thank you very much. Give me that, but 3 or 4 Man United shirts. Oh, he's just done too much, though. Cuts it back. That one just bouncing, bobbling over. You would think Man United's player there, when he latched onto that, was just immediately cleared. Just tried to take a touch and steer it out and nearly paid the price there. Hull City getting closer to breaking the deadlock. Absolutely clotheslined the Man United player there as Hull City send that one in, and that one bounces off the roof of the nets. Corner kick once again. That one there goes short. Sends that one in. Knocks that one away. Inadvertently does the Hull City player. Man United now breaking. Here we go. It's a 2v4. Man United not able to make Hull City pay there. Ball that up into the more central areas of the park. That one there immediately tipped to the side. Again, the midfield battle is really intriguing between these two today. That's what I mean. I like these Super League 2 versus Super League 3 matchups. I do. Like, they're so anyone can win type games. You know what I mean? They're great watches. Ball there dinked forward again. That one headed clear. Knocks that one back on down. Oh, hey, lovely bit of skill there. Tries to send that one forward, but again, another corner. United now, though, giving up corner after corner after corner. Got to hope that Nicholas Yova's not on the sidelines here, directing traffic. Can Hull City find the means to a goal? Somehow gets away with that one. I can't lie, I don't know how, but fair enough. Header away, though. Is strong and towering. That's horrendous. That's one of the worst things you'll see all night from the Hull City player. That was absolutely... I like the idea, the vision. I think he wanted to get like a lofted one deep, but had the power of a schoolgirl, that one. United nearly there, getting into a bit of turmoil and walking that one into their own net. Right now, they're becoming overpowered. Hull City are completely suffocating Man United, and Man United can't get out. They seem like they're locked in. It almost feels like Man United are in a position now where they're protecting the 0-0 draw. Dangerous game plan to have if that is the case with 20 minutes to go. However, here we go, a little slip to the right side, a rare breakaway, and I thought he dribbled that one off the field. I really did. Goes back towards the edge of the D here. Where's he going to go? Man United looking. Sends that one forward. A header. Just needed to pop his head on that one. But a Klaas-Jan Huntelaar header power would have been sensational there, but not to be. We're in a time now where probably there's people born in like 2006 or 2007 watching this shit that don't even know who Klaas-Jan Huntelaar is. You know how depressing that is? Poor. Makes me feel old. Goes on the inside. Here we go. Man United now again. Knocking that one down, but Hull City winning every single aerial duel tonight. This possesses the Colgate toothpaste haircut man. Immediately goes back here to the right side. Hull City take the shot. That one there blocked immediately. The only way to describe this performance of Man United in the second half is A car that has run out of petrol. It's just there. It isn't doing anything. It isn't moving forward. It's just sat in the middle of the road. Sure, maybe that will get them a point. But 3 points look very, very, very unlikely. The team that's more likely to score here is Hull City. 100%. Man United immediately dispossessed. Ricocheting and bundling here, though. There's that header back down, of course, to the centre of the pitch. Sends that one high towards the right-hand side. Could a perfectly placed cross do it here? The answer is no. Throw in to Manchester United. Still here. Shimmies goes on the left-hand side here now. Man United still. And Hull City having to punt that one away. Well, 5 minutes to go. United have not been in this conversation for the entire second half. They've been nowhere near the conversation. Can they now find a little bit of joy, or will they have more disastrous set pieces like that? That's horrendous from Hull City, by the way. They're very, very lucky that Man United striker there, Marty, I think it was, did not bring that down and tuck that away. That would have been an absolute nightmare. Hull City, Man United, are we going to see a match winner in this group stage game 2 here tonight? Moves towards that left side, plays inwards, but Man United again just having their pass snuffed out. Here we go. Could this be it? Hull City. Oh, it's just wonderful defending. One to the left, one to the right, like a corridor. Crunched him, closed him out, and that there is a 0-0 draw. I think if you're Man United, you're happy with that draw. With how the second half went, was a real Hull City orientated second half. Sometimes you got to just kind of hold your hands up and go, yeah, we had nothing going there for us in the forward, areas of the pitch in that game. We take our point, we move on. If you ain't losing, it ain't bad. Like I said, I think 6 points gets you through. If Man United won their first game, which we would assume they did since we saw they were 3-0 up against Norwich, 4 points from 6 is really not bad. Really not bad. So, there you go. Not too bad from Man United there in the end. Not too bad. All right, give me a minute because I've got to, again, go and do this for crew because they're asking me again. Dear goodness me. Oh. Again, fellas, I've been here the entire afternoon, right? All day. Please, for tomorrow, at least, can we not leave everything until the last minute and actually do things maybe an hour? Maybe let's get crazy. Maybe 2 or 3 hours before games kick off, rather than like wait for me to stream and then be like, I need this done. I need that done. I need this done. I need that done. You know what I mean? Like, holy smokes. All right. Have I hit everything? I have. Okay. Good. Good. Okay. Now my window capture is just black fully. Nice. Oh, dude, Streamlabs. Smells with a capital. Smells. Come on. You see my Streamlabs. Now you see my Google Chrome. There we go. Now it's fixed. Fantastic. You need to keep the ball on the floor. You got to think they play over target, man. Marty was playing, I think. He looked tall, didn't he? Like 6 foot-ish. So, yeah, he looked tall. They wanted to get the balls in the box. I can understand it. So yeah. Yep. And again, why are we doing this whole thing? Are Leverkusen about no responses? Yeah, because fellas, maybe they're still in a game. I know, shock horror, breaking news, when your game finishes, it doesn't mean that your next opponent's game finishes, alright? Holy blue hell. Relax, man, relax. I'll go and DM him quickly as well. Mother of God. The Gunners are asking how far away you are. And people say to me, why don't you do the VFL commentary like during the normal season more often? This is why. I gotta go around and talk to like 16 different people at once during a game day. It is Wonderful. Again, we've got that kind of like 5-minute buffer period, lads. Everyone's kind of lobbying up and getting ready to go into game 3. So nothing that I can really whack on unless there's any games that are really lulling behind. 87 minutes. I mean, everyone's kind of coming towards its ending point. We'll watch the final 3 minutes of this one. Bodo Glimt and Crew Alexandra. 1-0 to Bodo Glimt. Super League 2. They had a great season. Reached the cup semi-final. They're in yellow, whereas Crew Alexandra, of course, in the red. Zaysok Kings there goes across over into white gamer. That one there sent all the way wide. That one flicked on back. Ramboros, great player. And you think Bodo Glimt just going to seal the deal, take the 1-0. Doesn't need to be a goal fest, and there you go. Bodo Glimt, 3 points and a clean sheet. They'll take that every day of the week. Yes, they will. Why have we got... I've clicked on everyone's Twitch channels are jumping up and down, man. It's ridiculous. Feyenoord, yep, lobbied up there. You've got Mighty Mike about to go into their game as well. IAK. So there you go. Thank you very much. If can't speak. AIK are going into game 3. They are so on time. The epitome of excellence right here, AIK. All right, let me quickly go back into this Discord and see what's cracking here. Do 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 do. All right, yep, yeah, okay, everything's moving again, fellas. Be like, what's the word? Not cautious, but be understanding. Just like I said, some people went in a little bit late. If you finished, give it like 5 minutes or so, because the other team may not have finished. All right, just kind of use your head. And again, this whole thing of, is Leeds, like, you know, someone's in the Discord now saying, is Leeds about? Brother, they've played and won both games. Like, why wouldn't they be about, dude? Like, relax. Just because your game is finished doesn't mean that the other team that you're supposed to be playing has finished as well, all right? Just calma, okay? 9:15 we need to be in this game for, all right? So if we can, 9:15 would be fantastic. Take your time, have a smoke break, have a fucking stress ball session. Trust me, some of you need it tonight, all right? Leeds lost 4-2 to Lyon. Well, there you go. So the case in point is they're here. That's what I'm trying to make, though. You know what I'm saying? What a by the way, just going back to what you just said, what a fucking result that is for Lyon. Turn my light on, actually. It's a great result for Lyon. To beat Leeds 4-2, it's not an easy team to beat. I don't know if you're playing for Lyon there, Mr. Testicle, but there you go. Super League 3 AC Milan 0-0 against Super League 1 Real Madrid. Well, like I said, if you're not losing, it's all beneficial. Like I said, some of those Super League 1 teams are going to look at the Super League 2, Super League 3, Super League 4 teams and go, well, you know, they're in the lower leagues. They're not going to really do anything. And then before you know it, they're dropping points to them. So, you know what I mean? It's a deceptive system. It's a deceptive system. It is. It is. Mate, I'm in the middle of a fucking stream. Like, message me later. It really doesn't need to come to me ASAP. I get telling me to do bans. Like, dude, I'm still going to be here in an hour. Like, you don't need to send this shit to me now. Like, holy fucking Christ, man. Unreal. Oh. But yeah, ridiculous. Well, listen, fellas, keep communicating, keep talking, keep going. Like I said, we're nearly there. You've only got effectively one more game to go. You've done 2 games already. Only one more game left to go here tonight, and then we move on to tomorrow. So, yes. Move with pace. And move with speed is all I can say to you. All right. Again, if anyone's getting issues and loading into the lobby as well, Ultimate Team out and then go into the lobby, you'll be fine, okay? It seems like as the night's gone on, people have kind of got that memo more and more. And, yeah. So it's good. It's gotten smoother. From 8 o'clock to now, people are engaged. People's heads are in gear. And we're looking good. We're looking good. Okay, let's talk about Game 3 then while we're here. Game 3. All right. I'm not black screened, am I? Okay. I'm not watching Ben Doki stream. Thank you for offering, but no. Ajax versus Aston Villa. Al Ain versus PSG. Angers versus Norwich. Monaco versus San Diego Wave. Leverkusen versus Leganes. Blackburn, Tenerife. Dortmund, AIK. Bournemouth, Olympiacos. Celtic, Reading. Chelsea, Rotherham. Derby, Leipzig. Estoril, Praha, Bayern Munich. Annecy Sporting. Barcelona, Napoli. That's going to be that's got to be the game. Super League 4 winners against Super League 1 winners. That's the game. Basel, Elche. Schalke, Boca. Fiorentina, Juventus. Lazio, Seoul. Leeds, Leyton Orient. Levante, Newcastle. Man United, DC United. Marseille, Bodo Glimt. Melbourne and Twente. Milan, Arsenal. Minnesota, Brighton. Mumbai, Real Madrid. Nottingham Forest, Galatasaray. Nice, Feyenoord. PSV, Crew. Betis, Al Shabab. Sociedad, West Ham. River Plate, Montpellier. St. Johnston, Lyon. Elversberg, Hull. Ajax. Oh, no, that's tomorrow. There we go. Well, there you go. Elversberg, Hull. Last one. So, yeah. And then, of course, the games after that are the ones for tomorrow. So, oh, dude, yeah. 100,000%. 3-0 already, by the way. IAK up against Borussia Dortmund. So, there you have that. And I need Jacko. There we go. We won that Barcelona-Napoli game 1 billion%. Super League 1 against Super League 4 winners. The difference in quality of the leagues, yes, will be there. But this is all about the goals scored. Barcelona, 73 scored, 9 conceded. Napoli, over here, Super League 4. 96 goals scored, 37 conceded. Can they dance with the big boys over at Barcelona? That's the big question. That was a real hefty cough. All right. Well, that's where we're going to be for that one. So for now, we'll kind of wait on the side here for that to kick off. But yeah, so far, so good. A big thank you to all the captains and the managers, the players, everyone involved tonight for just keeping themselves calm. 8 o'clock, everyone was like, oh my God, everything's on fire. And then as the games went on, everyone became more calm. So we got there in the end, boys. We got there in the end. 2 wins from 2 for Leipzig. Who'd have thought? I'm telling you, the Club World Cup is a dangerous tournament, mate. Anything can happen. Absolutely. So, yes. For now, though, get into that third and final game as sharpish as you possibly can. The quicker you finish that, the faster you get out of there. All right? Being asked for the San Diego manager at. Just type in San Diego, boys. Like, please. Just, dear God. Dear God, just type in San Diego and it's there. I feel like I'm not as old anymore when people struggle to use Discord this much. That's mind-boggling, eh? I'm supposed to be the boomer. They're not normal, this team, man. Speaking to the manager for the past half hour. Oh my goodness, that's funny. Oh God, everyone's just fuming with each other, man. The energy, the testosterone is fucking high. It's coursing, eh? It's coursing. Watch Brighton v Minnesota. I'm fine. I'll pass it now. It's going to be not Dortmund, Barcelona and Napoli. Going in now, Kev, you're the man. Thank you very much. All right, final game of the night. Barcelona wanting to teach these pesky Napoleons a lesson. They have been gunmen in Super League 4. They've won the double. Keep in mind, this is the only team, Napoli, that have won the domestic double. They won Super League 4 and they won the Audi Cup. Of course, you will say that those are the two lowest things, the lowest league and the lowest cup, but they've won it regardless. Here we go. Napoli and Barcelona. Barcelona, of course, in many people's minds, the team that is the favourite to win this competition outright. Would cap off a fantastic year for Jacko, wouldn't it? Of course, so many big names occupy this Barcelona side, but for Napoli, they've got to be fearless, they've got to be brave. And if they can find their rhythm, then, well, what's stopping them? A hell of a bit of speed up there for Jacko. Hopefully he doesn't lag out of this game. He would hate that as Jacko spins and tries to maneuver through already, but stopped in his tracks by that Napoli defense. And this is the thing as well, that Napoli defense tonight, they've got to be ready for an attack force that they have never really had to go against before. This is a team full of the likes of Jacko and Crimi. Jimmy Caldwell, I think, plays for Barcelona. Like, it's a Shea Tonks. Like, there's so many goal threats everywhere. And I tell you what, Crimi, his Lukaku Timberland first touch there let him down. That could have been a tap-in into an open goal. But that just shows you what they're all about, the way that they carve through these teams, man. It is scary. It is sickening. That one there goes down to that left-hand side, right-hand side. Here comes Ethan. Ethan plays it over into Jacko. Jacko now tries to maybe tip that one forward, but not really too much there to speak of. Corner kick. That one there knocked down, and in the end, out of bounds goes for a corner. So far, though, very, very similar to one of the games we saw earlier on with Man United and Hull City, where effectively, you know, we talked about a whole half of just dominance from Hull City. That could be the case here if Napoli aren't careful with Barcelona. Thank you so much for the follow as well. Appreciate you. Thank you, thank you, thank you. While that free kick's good, I'll give you a proper one as well, since you've... Stephen Thornley. Yeah, Stephen Thornley, 1997, and also W. Sparrow and Ryan Sweeney earlier on as well. Thank you for the follows. Appreciate you. Just got announced. I mean, listen, the first day of the Club World Cup was decent. Only real thing is, like I said, the club lobbies are a little bit slow. It's warm weather, so at 8 o'clock, everyone was just like, oh, you know what I mean? Like, and then as we got games done, as it got from 8 to 8:30, then 8:30 till 9, everyone started thinking, clocking up a little bit more, and it was smooth. Like I said, trust me, I've done this. Oh, and there's 1-0. Easy peasy. Creeps it in. Does Crimi. He'll be hoping he can do that for the Welsh national team a couple of times in the weeks coming. But, you know, I mean, listen, from my perspective, it's the same thing. I've done it for 13 years, and I can tell you this much. There are two circumstances where you can notice that the managers are anxious or uppity or aggressive. And those two circumstances are, number one, when there's like an update or something that fucks the game and the lobbies are slow and it's difficult to load into the lobbies, or FIFA doesn't load correctly the first time. Something that causes the game to slightly break but not fully break. That will piss people off and make everyone just go, ugh, you know what I mean? And the other thing is weather. The game could operate so smoothly if it's fucking 40 degrees outside and people are sitting and playing. They will be miserable. They will be angry. They will be pissy for the entire time until they get to go off. So it's a combination of the two today. But like I said, we got through it. As soon as it hit like 8:30, as soon as we got from the first game to the second game, everyone was fine. Couple of kind of, you know, moron moments from a couple of people, but that's okay. We forgive you. We love you. We love your stupidity. All right. If I didn't, I wouldn't have done this since 2012. But think a little bit more. Do the bits and pieces you got to do before games a little bit earlier. Like I said, I've been around the entire day. You need me to do something or XYZ, come to me before the games, not during the games, and I'll help you, right? It's that simple. I'm never gonna, you know, get angry if you message me at 10 to 8 and say, hey, really desperate, can you do this for me? I am going to be pissed off. I'm going to yell at you. If you come to me at 12 minutes past 8, 3 minutes before you're supposed to go into the game, and I'm streaming, and you go, hey, I need this done, then I'm going to be pissed off. And what an absolute fucking bullet, by the way, into the back of the net. And that there is Barcelona 2-0 up. An absolute scorcher. And Napoli, this is exactly what Super League 1 was like for this Barcelona side. And keep in mind, this Barcelona side, as I said, only conceded something like 9 goals. The best defensive record that we've seen in a Super League campaign for quite some time. It's a fun fact for you, actually. Next year's Super League is the half-decade mark. It'll be 5 years of Super League next summer. How that's flown, eh? I mean, like I said, it kind of makes sense. It doesn't, like, it always, because we did the Super League as new gen consoles came out, because that's what we kind of did to alleviate the pressure of it. It doesn't feel like the PS5 and the Series S and X has been out for 5 years. That's very weird. That's been out for half a decade. We'll be going on to the PlayStation 6 and the Xbox 2 soon, eh? Wow. Wow. Well, left-hand side here, Jacko FC spinning and turning. Where is he going to go? Galloping and charging down the wing. Sends that one back over to Kev. Kev into Mori. Creeps it in. And this shows no signs of stopping. From 1 to 2, from 2 to 3. I think, listen, I don't want to be a dick here. I felt like that one, only that one, that third goal, I think the keeper has got to do better there. I don't think that's a great one from Mr. Anime Guy. I can't blame him on the first two. The first two were just wonderful goals, but that one there felt like that was a little bit sloppy. But 3-0. And for Napoli, they're feeling what Super League 1 Barcelona are like. And they are feeling what the Club World Cup favourites are like here. Grimmy again continues to put the man with a broccoli on his head in a blender. Jimmy Caldwell, the young gun from Ireland with north of 130 caps for the Republic of Ireland, the most capped Republic of Ireland international player in VFL history, is Jimmy Caldwell.
Time for the Gringos.
Thank you so much for the follow. Give you a proper thank you at halftime. Appreciate you, though. Ball there goes across. Lou off the arse cheeks, off Deeks there. Lou again, still trying to find a way. Is Kev 29, Ballon d'Or Kev. That's what they call him over at Barcelona. A couple of doors here and there. That DM season that he had recently, absolutely stellar. And that's why acts as the last line of defense. Wonderful, wonderful stuff there. As this game is about to hit the half-time mark. Shea Tonks, into Jacko. And for Napoli, I think that's what they're thinking about now. Just goal difference, protecting their goal difference from maybe the earlier wins they got tonight. Half-time, 3-0. Barcelona are running rampant here against Napoli. Thank you again, Conway 2007. Appreciate that. Brighton are massive. That's smashing, that is. Tay owns everyone here. Bully, I appreciate what you're doing. Everyone here is, well, for tonight is pretty much FIFA, so no one knows anything about the UFC side of things. Oh. What a way to mark the Super League being half a decade old by giving Lawrence the chance to manage his beloved Falkirk. If he asked, he would get it. So there you go. I think Atalanta might be the only team to beat Barca at this point. I can appreciate your optimism, Huggy, I do. But I'm going to humbly disagree with you. I don't think you would... I don't think you would have a chance against Barca. I don't think you would. I don't think you would. Let me check my DMs again. Yeah. Where are we going? Busy streaming. Can I ban this guy? Can I ban that guy? Mate, please. Stop. And think. Middle of my stream. DM'd me about a signing. About a ban. Like, please, man. For fuck's sake. Like, message me later. Jesus H. Christ. Ugh. No. Fucking, I'll tell you this much right now, by the way. Not a chance. Not a fucking chance. Oi. Not a fucking chance. Absolutely not fucking happening. 2 seconds. Now I've got to sort that. Fucking horrendous. Oh, that's hilarious though. That's funny. Sounds like a you problem. Not replying to you anymore. You have anything to say? Take it to your bum co-manager. I want the games played. Back to my stream I go. Yeah, I don't give a flying fuck about that. Hold on a minute. I mean, it's a team full of fucking morons, so I'm not really too surprised. Go and tell them as well. Da, 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 da. Oh, cry, Oliver. Cry, cry, cry. Cry, 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 cry. Cry all you fucking like, mate. It's your fucking bum team. Cry. Cry, 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 cry. Ridiculous.
One time for the Gringos.
Do 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 do. Do 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 do. Alright, cool. Sorry, I gotta go fucking parade around here now, but yeah. Da 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 da. Oh, we got one game crashing as well. One game crashed at half time. Yeah, please make sure if you got no. If the game crashes at half time, because again, we don't know if people are doing it on purpose or not, no lag outs can load back in. Not doing any of that. Okay. So, yeah. Thank you for the follow as well. Kieran21, TRFC. Appreciate you. Appreciate you, appreciate you. Let me go and see what's going on there. Again, I can't show a game because now I've got a fucking situation going on here.
One time for the Gringos.
Do 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 4-1. Well, there's a lot. Oh, okay, lost 4-1 3-1. Got you. Cool. Da, da, da. Yeah, as well. People message me about stats. Yeah, you can log them. I know because it's kicking people out of games. You can just log core stats. Again, I'm running around there for this last one now. What class is a time wasting? Grow up, Laney. Grow up. You've lost, mate. Grow up. Ridiculous. Go, we're finally getting a fucking reply. We played stuck that good. Yeah, okay. That's ridiculous though from that. Well, yeah, so what I've just had to sit and deal with there because we didn't get to watch a final game. By the way, thank you to Played the Station 25. Is that Dortmund who sat and complained and cried in the manager Discord today about having to play the Club World Cup. Oh, it's summer. Like, no one really cares about playing a Club World Cup. I've tried to silently and stealthily forfeit the final game because they want to go and play the VPG World Cup and they want to people want to go do practice sessions or whatever with their VPG Summer League teams for the 6-week season coming up. Couldn't give a fuck, to be completely honest. Couldn't care. All right? Couldn't give a single shit. All right? Dortmund had 15 people available yesterday when a trophy was there to be won. Magically today their availability's down. And now magically it's, oh, who wants to play FIFA in July? 3 hours ago. And now it's, oh, I want to go and play FIFA at fucking 10 o'clock at night. Like, make it make sense. So I was telling Dortmund there on the side, either the game's happening or I'm fucking life banning the entire team. And I think, from what I understand, the game has happened. So, good. But I'm not doing any of that shit. And I would seriously advise either all the Dortmund team or whoever the fuck was causing that in the Dortmund team to finish your season, whether it's tomorrow, next week, whatever, and just don't ever play here again. Because that's fucking embarrassing, by the way. That's super embarrassing. To sit, moan, and cry about, oh, why have we got to play this Club World Cup? It's July. And then you're getting ready to play a 6-week fucking season against fucking FC Power Ranger out of fucking Serbia at 10 o'clock on a Monday night. Yeah, you can't have it both ways, I'm afraid. You know what I mean? So, yeah. No, they played the game. They played the game, but it's just like, it's mad disrespectful. Mad disrespectful. No idea. That's the... But yeah, it's so ridiculous. I'm about to kind of run around and just kind of... Why am I being atted? Why are you atting me, O'Shea? How many points do I think we'll go through? Please, O'Shea, just read the fucking room. Just got called into work. I have to be there by 6 p.m. Eastern. Great. Well, that's your problem, Riley. What's your problem? Not mine. I couldn't give a fuck, Riley. Literally don't care. I just... Fuck off, Riley, honestly. Sending me these fucking DMs about your work schedule. Why do you think I give a single fuck, brother? Not one. I don't care. Riley, I know you have Jesus, just read the fucking room, Riley. So yeah, it's just gonna be me and the Dortmund manager having a fucking argument. It seems. Ron, not now. Busy. I don't care about fucking releases either, Ron. Seriously, fucking Jesus Christ. Again, like, does no one have any common sense, bro? My games is just finished. Let me go and DM him immediately because I need releases right now. Like, bro, like, fucking relax, relax. Sweet heavens, man. Sweet heavens almighty. I got people fucking complaining to me. I want to do releases. I want to do bans. I want to do fucking signings. I want to do bro, like, fucking relax. Just because your games have ended doesn't mean, yeah, I'm not an AI robot, man. I can't just now immediately say, okay, right, we're gonna go and do fucking Fiorentina's releases live on stream. We're gonna go and do fucking bans live on stream. Like, take an hour, relax, go and fucking read a book, lie in your fucking garden and stare at the moon. You know what I mean? Do whatever you want to do. Oh, we're just having an argument now. Oh, yeah. Holy fuck. I got fucking Razor Riley pulling out of his Madden game. I got fucking so much shit going on. It's ridiculous. It's just typical club shit, man. Ridiculous, ridiculous. Well, listen, I'm sorry we didn't get to see much of a third game. But, like I said, I had to kind of make sure that Dortmund actually played that one out. Thankfully, thank fuck they did. But, I mean, that's annoying because there's ex-admins on that Dortmund team as well. So, yeah. Well, listen, we got there in the end, relatively smooth. Besides the ending, granted. Damn, and like I said, to do all this one, I'm still fucking not 100% like fresh. Is yeah. Well, no, this is the thing as well, Huggy, is I don't mind people telling me about work schedules, but to like, why am I getting a life update? Why do I need to be told that you're going to work or you need to be at work by this time? What, like, someone's just DMing me that shit. Like, I don't care, dude. Like, what are you fucking telling me? You know? Like, I don't give a flying fuck. Like, I'm like, put it this way. Imagine you're running something to do with FIFA, okay? and you're in FIFA mode, you're watching FIFA, you're dealing with FIFA, you're DMing about FIFA, you're sorting FIFA, you're grabbing people into games for FIFA, and then you got a guy, thank you so much for the Prime as well, for 2 months, and then you got one guy on the side going, yeah, by the way, for like Madden, like I've got to be at work for like 6 p.m, so I need to take my car out of the garage at like fucking 5:15 p.m, to get to my job, so I won't be able to play. Like, bro, I don't give a I don't care. Like, read the room. Like, read any sort of room. Like, read the room. Like, you know what I'm saying? Anyway, I need to fucking move shit around, and I'm gonna be back for Madden. So, again, a little bit annoyed at like how stupid some people got today. But if you want to give me a rating out of 10, 1 being a horrendous evening in terms of scheduling, 10 being it was perfect. I could sit back, close my eyes, and do it. It was probably like a 6. It was probably like a 6. So the beginning and the end was the only real stressful part. Like the middle part of those games were fine. I just wish I got to actually see more, rather than having to babysit and tell people how to get into a lobby, or being quizzed by 6 different people about releases mid-game, quizzed about bans mid-game, quizzed about signings mid-game. And if that applies to anyone here listening, please, just use your fucking heads, boys, right? If I'm on stream and I'm doing shit on stream, don't DM me about releases. Don't DM me about signings. Don't DM me about fucking bans. Wait until I'm off of stream and then DM me. I'm here the entire evening. I'm here all afternoon tomorrow. What is the urgency? I'm still going to be here literally after... Like, you lot are done chilling out after the games. So just please, just think. Just a little bit. All I'm asking. All right? Cool. I'll be back in like 10 minutes for Madden. And we'll go from there. All right? Cool. Thank you as well, Inimical, for the